Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pack House. Tonight's episode, we are doing another box of 2025 Donruss Baseball. I know we did one a few episodes back, and like I said then, I love ripping Donruss. I really do. And I figured let's rip another one. And the other one was all right. I enjoyed pulling out, the numbered cards and the Yasavage Jersey Kings and everything else that we found in there. And I get excited about it because there's so many opportunities in here and there's so many things to find. So I really just like ripping open Donruss. Again, it's unlicensed. Not everybody loves it. Not their cup of tea, but I got this Bomb Squad Mike Schmidt numbered out of 99. It's just rad, dude. It's just rad. Like, I'm not a Phillies guy by any means, but I think it's a rad card. And Kalen Culpepper autograph, the jersey cards and stuff. There's a lot of different stuff. There's something for everybody in here, whether they want to admit it or not. And I guarantee most collections have some Donruss in there. So, yeah, let's get right into it because there ain't a whole lot to talk about this time. I think we're hitting a groove here where it's just, hey, people want to see the boxes. People want to find out what cards are in there. So let's just do it, man. Again, Donruss, 6 packs in the blasters, 15 cards. You're gonna find optic cards in there. You're gonna find numbered, lots and lots and lots of colors. You're gonna find so much stuff. So 6 packs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And not like it really matters, man. You know, when breakers do it, it's to ensure the people that have already spent their money are getting what they paid for. Here, you don't have to spend any money and you don't have to worry about losing any money. You can just sit back and watch. Pack number 1. All right. Jim Palmer. Don Mattingly, Jimmy Rollins, so many retired vets. Jeff Bagwell, Yadier, Molina, Ricky Henderson, Mike Piazza. If I'm going too fast on these, or again, I'm only kind of half noticing as I go along. But if you're having trouble seeing it, please comment. Let me know what I'm screwing up. You call me a knucklehead. It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Okay. Jim Tomei. All right. Randy Johnson on the Rockets. Jim Palmer on the Optic. Bryce Matthews, rated prospect for Houston on the Optic. Orange Velocity, if you're looking for the name. Alex Rodriguez on the Bomb Squad. Jesus Mate, rated prospect. This guy, he's everyone's looking for in Bowman, in Donruss. Doesn't have quite the same appeal because it's Donruss. And Cole Young. But again, when you're ripping Donruss, make sure you have a lot of sleeves because there's a lot to sleeve up. Unless you just don't care. Jim Palmer on the Optic. It's just a nice card, so you just protect it. Whether or not you do anything with it, who knows. Randy Johnson on the Rockets. I'd like to get something up there. I didn't last time. It's just, I'm not going to just put anything up there. That should be for the hits. I'm not just going to put things up there for the sake of putting things. You got to earn the right to get up there. Back to Brooks Lee, Buster Posey, Tony Perez, Junior Caminero, Mike Schmidt, Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Albert Pujols, Spencer Arringhetti, Walker Janik on the Rockets again, Alex Gordon on the Optic, Jordan Lawler on the Black Disco Circles, Rentaro Sasaki on the Red and Blue Laser, He's currently at Stanford right now. He'll be probably in the bigs next season. This guy is, well, he's supposed to be a heavy hitter like Shohei. So we'll see what happens. Enrique Bradfield Jr. for Baltimore and Durangelo Cincha for Seattle. So, again, not quite ready to stick anybody up here. Neat cards. Nothing numbered. Black Disco is pretty cool if you get the right guy. Jordan Lawler, nice player, but not quite ready to make the jump up to the shelf. Walker Janik. Right. Okay. Pack number 3. And if you check out the description on the YouTube page, it will have a link to my eBay store and all the other ways that you can contact me. So if you want to check out my eBay store, I would really appreciate it. If you don't want to, that's totally fine too, because there are a million things on eBay where you can find whatever you're looking for, and if it happens to come from somebody else, that's fine. But I do prefer if you make a purchase, it comes from me. Cal Ripken, Thomas Gacy, Johnny Mize, Bucky Dent, Frank Thomas, Connor Norby, Zebby Matthews on the rated rookie, Tony Oliva, Will Clark, Miguel Tejada. Honestly, this is one of the first times I've gotten Tejada, but check it out. Red and blue. This is why people have a problem with this product. Look at how off-centered that is. I mean, it's almost all the way to the edge. That's kind of the downside with Donruss. This is why you can find boxes pretty cheaply. Quality control isn't great. The quality isn't necessarily as great as other places. So you get what you pay for a lot of the times. It's just the way it goes. Trey Savage for Toronto. Rated rookie, Rhett Lauder on the optic. And Owen Casey on the optic, rated prospect. He's a rated prospect, but he just got called up and made his debut for the Cubbies. So kind of a big deal. Kevin Alcantara and Slade Caldwell. So we're still looking for our memorabilia card or an auto. You, on average, are going to find one of those inside a blaster box like this. Not guaranteed. Nothing is ever guaranteed with boxes. Nothing. That's why they don't say guarantee one auto or one memorabilia. It says on average. And sometimes you get nothing. So. All right, 3 to go. All right. Colby Mayo. Johnny Bench. Alex Rodriguez. Paul Skeens. Will Wagner. Rated rookie. Lou Gehrig. See, that's the one thing with Donruss. It's just, okay, sure, it's a 5-cent card. But how many people have Lou Gehrig cards? As a collector, it's just kind of cool. That's what I like about it. Jake Bloss, Terry Francona, Colt Keith, Albert Pujols on the Rockets. Deion Sanders lives in this product. Another optic. Miguel Tejada, again, on the Orange Velocity. Not numbered. And David Ortiz on the red and blue laser. Kyle Teal, rated prospect. And Kellen Lindsey for the Dodgers on the rated prospect. Still waiting. Someone needs to find a home up there. I like these guys. But, I mean, come on. Deion is all over this product. I've hit several numbered cards of his. I mean, I don't know what kind of deal he made with Donruss, but he must be doing pretty well out of it because his cards are everywhere. And if you're looking for Deion cards, I got them in my shop right now. I've sold a few. Oh. All right, let's see. There's 2 packs. This is one of them. This. Looks like a... Yep. It's Jersey King. No auto. Jairo Iriarte. Jim Leland. Carlos Beltran. Pedro. Robin Ventura. Dustin Pedroia. Andrew Jones. Dylan Cruz on the rated rookie. Ivan Rodriguez on the red and blue. Juan Marichal on the optic. Catfish Hunter on the black disco circles. And our Jersey King goes to Tommy White for Oakland. Well, it says Oakland, but now for the Athletics. And I ain't going to lie, I am an Oakland A's fan. Grew up with them. Tommy White card. I have not hit this one yet, so it's actually pretty cool, especially with the green jersey piece. Really digging it. And this is the orange ice. There's white and there's also blue, so you'll find a few different variations of these Jersey Kings. And this is a prospect Jersey King, so pretty cool. That one probably just keeping because I'm an A's guy, and it's a cool card. Yadier Molina on the Elite Series. Tyson Neighbors, and James Triantos. So we will sleeve these guys up. Catfish Hunter. The optics are really nice. I'm not gonna lie. They're thicker. They're a little heavier. They got that gloss to it. They show really well. I do really like these ones a lot, especially these black optic disco circles, whatever they call it. The checklist just calls them circles, but they've kind of accrued the nickname black disco circles. They're pretty sharp. So, and last but not least, always make sure you've got thick sleeves for your jersey cards, memorabilia cards. All right. Here, I'll just put it right here. How about that? Yeah. Penny sleeves for thick cards. Okay. This one's up to 130 points, which is perfect for these Jersey Kings. If you get into other products where you have the super thick auto memorabilia, you're going to need something a little bigger than that. But for that, this works great. All right, last pack. We hit our memorabilia. And pretty much no shot in auto right now. Bummer, but them's the breaks. Pablo Sandoval, not Nick York, Miguel Tejada, Ivan Rodriguez, Prince Fielder, Ozzie Smith, Nolan Ryan, Craig Biggio. Ooh, check it out. Jordan Lawler there, but on the clearly. Check this guy out. J.D. Nix on the clearly not numbered, but just a cool Donruss card. If you're familiar with the football product, they have an entire line of boxes called Donruss Clearly. Looks like baseball has been putting these ones in there. So just a neat card. Neat. Everything, it's always neat. Jake Peavy on the optic. Tommy Troy on the black circles with the optic rated prospect. Jared Thomas on the red and blue laser. And Vance Honeycutt, Christian Campbell to finish us off. So, you know what? The clearlies are cool. Not guaranteed in every box. So it is cool to hit them. Some of them, I believe, are numbered. So there's always that chance to hit a big prospect on the clearly with a low number. That would be pretty exciting. Much harder. So it keeps you hunting. Keeps you something to go after if you're just going after stuff. It just keeps it fresh and keeps it exciting. At least that's what Donruss wants you to hope for. So on our sleeve cards, just take a look here at what we have. Sorry, I will work on my lighting. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to see right now, man. I gotta get better at this. I'm not a camera type of guy, so it's taken me a little bit to get into all this. I'm a card guy. I love cards. I love doing this, the whole YouTube thing. That's my daughter. She loves all that stuff. So she'll probably be trying to help me figure all this stuff up and jazz it up with cool lights and banners and all this other stuff. Who knows? We'll get there. We'll get there, I'm sure. We'll find things to press to make horns when we hit big cards. Hopefully they'll be coming up soon. But until then, we'll have to live with our JD Nicks clearly and our prospect Jersey Kings of Tommy White for the Athletics of West Sacramento en route to Las Vegas sometime in the possible future. He may play there. He may play somewhere else. Who knows? So that was our box of 2025 Donruss. Just like everything else, you get what you get. Don't complain about it, but we always do. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll keep hunting. Until then, we'll see you next time on the Pack House.